Alright, I'm going to show you how to do the infinity braid. Some of you may have seen this on my Pinterest board, and I've seen it in quite a few different places. And it took me a few tries to get it right, so I thought maybe a video would be really helpful. So, to start with, you want to do this when you have long hair available. It does take long strands. And on her front hair around her face is layered. And even these pieces right here are rather short. So what I've done is I've just parted it down the middle, and then I gathered her short pieces together, and I made her a headband and just put an elastic around them underneath, just so that those are back, and then we can do this really awesome little twist on her longer pieces in the back. So if you do have long pieces in the front, you just take your pieces from the front. Otherwise, you can try this trick. So her hair is dry, but what I'm going to do is you're going to take sections on either side of the head. And after practicing a little bit, I am going to get these sections I'm using a little bit damp. So I'm going to start with a section here to the just right up here next to her part, and just a little section like this, and I'm going to get this top section a little bit wet. I'm not going to get the whole thing wet because it's not going to look very nice right against the rest of her straightened hair, but just this part that I'm going to be working with. And I put hairspray on it as well. If you want to put some spray gel in, just something to give a little bit of hold and reduce a little bit of flyaways, because the pieces are going to be rubbing against each other a little bit. So to begin with, take a section here, and I'm going to have you hold this, Aislinn, for a minute. Well, I'm going to prep a section over here. I'm going to do the same size of section on this side and just get it wet beforehand a little bit, just because I'm not going to have an empty two hands to do it later. This is a really cool hairstyle. It takes no types of hair ties or bobby pins or anything. And once you get it down, it's pretty fast. So to begin with, you're going to take this section on the left and pull it to the back of her head. And you're going to form a loop going up and over like this. And you're going to cross it and then hold it with your thumb like this. And you want it in the middle of her head. Then you're going to take this other section you've parted off, and you're going to split it in half with your finger, and just take the top for now. And turn your head back a little bit. You're going to take this. This is the tricky part. Well, it's all tricky, but you're going to bring it over this bottom section of the circle you made of the loop. You're going to bring it up and under this piece coming from her head. And then for now, just lay it over the loop like this. And hold it however you can. And then come back here, grab your second piece of this section you've gotten ready, and you're going to pull it over. And what you're going to do is you're going to cross it over this section here. Just kidding. Actually, you're going to come up through this loop. See, I'm even forgetting. Come up through this loop like so, and now you're going to cross it over that section. Then it's like making your pretzel. Okay, now you see I've got a hole down here in between the loop. Okay, you're going to take this section, the second one you pulled, and it's going to go under the first or the top loop to complete. Just pull it through. And then you have your infinity. And just pull each strand and just get it adjusted like you want. And it can just be nice and loose. And then once you have it, you see the infinity symbol, which is really cool. And then we'll just give it some hairspray. That is a really cool infinity braid with a little headband in the front.